Since GypsyRose released those emails the other day when she wrote that horrible message on Instagram and TikTok that is still posted to this very day about taking accountability and that Nick is a monster and this, that, and the other, I was just watching TikTok and I came across a few different TikToks actually, but mainly Fancy. And I know a lot of people have their opinions about her, but she has some good evidence. She really does. Anyways, she was telling TikTok, the video, she was saying that her and a couple other ladies were comparing emails from the jail where Nick is at and the emails that Gypsy showed on TikTok the other day looked different in comparison to everybody else's emails, which would mean she altered them or someone altered them. Made it look like possibly Nick wrote some horrible things. I don't know if this is factual. She did say that she is looking into it more, but I would not put that past GypsyRose whatsoever. Now, Bree and Gypsy want to throw Fancy under the bus so bad and say that Fancy was the one that sent Dawn to do the messaging back and forth with Nick. But Dawn came to her, actually, and handed over those emails, which is kind of sus because I don't really know the details of it. I really don't. But it just seems sus to me. Because if Dawn was in on it with Bree and Gypsy and all this, it's a lot deeper than we think or know. They could have possibly altered them emails to make them look very much real. But if you know anything about the prison system, you would know, because I know, that you cannot write things like that, especially on JPay. That's what that service was that he was using from that prison. It's called JPay. They get on like a tablet or a computer monitor, whatever, and they email back and forth to family and friends. And either they or the family and friend can pay for it. I know from experience. I've been to prison. My ex has been to prison. I know a lot about it. Specifically JPay, because where I was at for a long time, that's what we had. But they filter and go through those. You can't write stuff like that at all. You will get in trouble. So it just really makes me question if those were even real. If they weren't, and GypsyRose had something to do with that, which I'm sure she did, that is beyond low. If you don't know what email I'm talking about, go back and watch Gypsy's, it's on my page, but the post where she posted the day she got off parole. She waited so long to write that video and post it about accountability and Nicholas being a horrible person and this, that, and the other, and whatever. Do I think, honestly, in my opinion, did she do that? Absolutely. I honestly 100% do. But I can't prove it. I don't know. I'll keep y'all updated. Like I said, I watched Fancy's video, and she did say that they were going to look into it more. But, I mean, I can just go off, just telling you off my word and experience that using JPay, like I said, they go through them emails. You can't write stuff like that. Because what he wrote was, or what he supposedly wrote, you can't write that and not get in trouble. It don't make sense. So something is really weird about that. Anyway, just a thought. What do y'all think? Because nothing would surprise me these days with her. She obviously waited a really long time to post all that about him. And it was just a horrible thing to do on the day you got off parole. Like, girl, you are obviously so bothered. Obviously, you've been keeping up with him. And obviously, you watched that video about his court hearings and all that. How did you know that if you weren't keeping up with him? Anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm about to go home. I just finished eating. I'm at Taco Bell. Ugh. But anyway, have a good night.